Alright, so today you're going to create a customized photo for your mom's website. To start, you should have a photo you've chosen from Pixabay or any stock image website like Pixels. Anyway, go to Open from Computer. From Photopea, you choose the picture that you downloaded. I chose this lavender picture here, and then click on Open. From your tab, you choose the text icon, resize this font to the highest size possible. If it's 250 or 150, you could adjust later on. So I have it set for 250, and then I'll create my text here. You are going to move your text to a position where you can make something pop up out of the picture. So I plan to make this lavender pop out in the background, so I'm going to position my text here. From here, to cut out the image, you are going to hold Control on the keyboard and press on the thumbnail of your text icon. So right there, and as you can see, there's a selection around your text. Hide the text layer, let go of Control, and click on the background layer. From the background layer, you're going to add a raster mask. And notice that everything is shown except for the white parts in the layer mask. So, which tells us that we can show and hide parts of the picture if we want to. From here, I'm going to temporarily add a color fill so that I know how my picture would look like after I add it to my page. So if you zoom in, I want my lavender to show up a little bit, and then you are going to click on the layers panel of your background. The layer mask or the raster mask is the black part next to the background picture, and then choose the brush, and you can use X to toggle between black and white. So white, again, white is to show, black is to hide. Okay, so I'm gonna make my brush bigger. You can go either here on the top left corner, or you can use the curly brace. I know if I disable this, I want this lavender to show on top of my name. So I'm going to enable my raster mask, and then I'm going to slowly use a white brush to reveal the flower. Right there. Alright. I have some parts that I don't want to add, so I'm going to press Ctrl plus and then H to move around the image, and then B for brush. I can manually hide these pixels, or I can trace over the parts that I don't want included. So I'm going to use a lasso tool and trace just right outside the flower. Roughly trace it, because we can refine our selection later on. And then do it like in sections. And then use the brush tool and paint black over it. And so with the lasso tool, you can manage the selection quickly, and then it doesn't affect the rest of the picture. Deselect, so Control D to deselect. Lasso tool again, and I'm gonna go over the flower. Brush, Control D, lasso again. If you use the lasso tool, you have more control of your brush tool. Control D, and then all right, now it may look a little rough. Let's refine that. So go over the edges of the flower. Alright, when you're happy with the design, you can now save this either locally or save it in a server. Photopea has that option. So I've already shown you how you can save this locally. That would be, oh, before that I want this to be transparent, so I'm going to hide my color fill, so it's going to be, it will have a transparent background. I can also crop the photo using the crop tool here, and I can bring this down so that my picture will not have this wasted space. Crop it, and it will only have my mother's first name right there. Okay, so now our photo is just literally her name. You can either export this as a PNG, which will allow you to save this locally. I'll just click on save, and it will be in your downloads folder. If we want to use this into our website, click on file, share, and share it as a PNG. It will be stored under mgore.com, which is the web page that they use to save all the pictures. I'm going to click on PNG and OK. It may not have, it says too many uploads. Maybe we'll try again. And there you have it. It's successfully saved. You can copy the link, and when you try to save it later, you make sure that you are that you actually use the URL. So that's it, and then we'll embed this into a web page.